Good morning, coders. We're back here again with my homie the Nomi. I just wanted to do like a quick little explanation about how yesterday's code worked. I think it'll be a lot easier if you can just visualize what happened. So I'm going to use the camera to zoom out on our world so you can see a lot more of it. Okay, so now it's kind of hard to see. Let's see how you can. I'll zoom in. Something like that. At least you can get the idea from this image now. So what is happening? So remember, we have two ground sprites that are both 800 pixels wide. So this one, 800 pixels, the next one, 800 pixels. And I want you to be able to see what is happening. So now that I'm zoomed out, you can see how the platforms move as we walk to the right. So this platform is completely visible in our screen when we're zoomed in to normal. So you can only see 400 pixels across the screen. And then you move to the right, and as soon as this platform hits the edge, it's going to jump over here. Because when I'm zoomed in, I'm in the middle of my screen now, and I can just see the far left of this. So that's how our platforms walk back and forth, is this one jumps over here, and then you keep walking. This one jumps over here. It's just a continual moving of the platform on the left. And it makes it look like this infinite platform of just these platforms cycling back and forth. So hopefully using that camera.zoom, you can get a better idea of how the infinite platform works. So with the rest of today's episode, I want to just make it work so when we go to the left. So right now, when we walk left, our platforms aren't cycling to the left. So we're just going to add that. I had a great comment from Creeper Lord, shoutouts, or Creep Lord, I think, one of those in the comments. Thanks for letting me know that I don't need this variable anymore, so we're just going to drop it. Maybe we could keep it a variable because someday our size of our screen, maybe we don't like the 400 pixels, we wanted to change it. But for now, it was just a negative 400 on both of these, so we're just going to hard code those numbers in. Okay, so now we want to do the opposite of this. So if ground.x is less than 400, then we move it to the right a bunch. But now the question is, if I'm walking to the left, if it becomes greater than a certain number, then I need to move it to the left. So let's go ahead and copy this and let's figure out what that number is. We can do some math or we can just guess and check. I'm pretty tired. I went to a concert last night. I didn't go to bed till like 2 a.m. So I'm just going to go with the guess and check method of figuring out how to do this. So let's see. What's a good baseline to start at? We know that our second ground platform started at 1200. And okay, so let's do some logic here. So the first one started at 400 and it ended up being negative 400. So that was 800 to the left of the first sprite. Ground 2 starts at 1200, so maybe the answer will be 800 to the right of 1200. So that would be greater than 2000, and then instead of adding, we're going to subtract. All right, let's see if that works. So I walk to the left. No, death. Death is among us. I'm going to try just walking to the right and then walking back to the left. See what happens. Nope, did not work. All right, so greater than 2000, not the answer, fam. All right, let's try a different number. 1600, the guess and check method. You just keep guessing and checking. It's very straightforward. We jump to the left once again. It doesn't. Oh, look, it appeared when I got over there. So we're close. I think it's because I offset the gnome from the middle. So it's going to be like, let's see, what's the offset on our gnome? I had him at the middle of the screen before at 200, but now he's 50 off. So I think we're just 50 pixels off on this. So let's try 1550. No, not enough. But if I jump, it appears eventually. So we're close. All right, so let's go back to 1600. And then I'll do maybe just 200 pixels less, 1400. Let's try that. No. 1200. Gotta love the guess and check method. Oh, that's something. Are we doing it? We're doing it. Look, the platforms are overlapping. We can walk to the left. Let's test. Go back over to the right. Do 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 do. There's a platform. Anywhere I go now, I am on a ground platform. Hey, there's my other platforms. It's pretty cool. The fly. Well, let's just do one. Oh, you know what I should have done is I should have done this whole guess and check thing with the zoom. That would have been pretty cool so we could see what it was looking at. Let's try that. Just see what it looks like. Zoomed out again. So we walk to the right, and there is our transition, and then we walk back left. Transition, 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 transition. Look at that magical, epic coding. All right. So we have our game called My Homie the Nomi. We can walk around. I really want to build a game zoomed out now. I didn't even think about that. We can do so much. There's so many more pixels zoomed out. I have let's see if I can see the grid. Show grid. The grid doesn't quite work. It just scaled the pixels down, so it's still 400 pixels. Oh no. Y244 or X0 to X400. Okay. So it just scaled the pixels down, but that's still pretty cool. Well, have a happy, super late start today. We just have hour-long classes, the shortest classes you'll ever have at PCA. And, yeah, have a great Wednesday. I will see you all tomorrow.